of convenience. That doesn't mean anything to anyone here, right? That's for the people online, right? Okay. Yeah. So let me start here. Most of us aren't living the life that's truest. We're living the life that's least disruptive. The job that pays the bills, but drains your energy and keeps you tired. The relationship you learn to manage instead of change. The health issue you keep monitoring instead of addressing, because addressing it would require a different life. The aging you quietly accept, because questioning it would require a different way of living. The family, oh boy. The family you tolerate, tiptoe around, or avoid because telling the truth could upset the balance. And this is all because sometimes nothing is hard enough, nothing is hurting enough to force a decision. So nothing really changes. That's convenience. And it's expensive. Every time you look at a different way of doing things, but stay in the easy way, you trade something real for something manageable. And let me clear something up really quickly. Convenience isn't laziness. It's not weakness. It's not moral reality. It's strangely love. Look at it this way. Most people don't choose convenience because they want less. And most convenience isn't chosen because you don't care. It's chosen because you care. And you don't know how to tell someone the truth without hurting someone, without disappointing someone, without destabilizing the system, without causing pain. That's love, but unconscious human relative love. And if saying that makes you a little uncomfortable, good. Good. Mm-hmm. Think about it this way. People choose convenience because they're tired, because they're managing a lot, because they don't want to make things worse. So they say things like, I'll deal with that later. This isn't the right time. That's not so bad. Oh, I don't have the energy for that conversation. I can live with this. And for a while, they can. But here's what no one tells you. Convenience doesn't stay neutral. What starts as manageable slowly becomes prison. The job that was tolerable starts costing you creativity and joy. The relationship you learn to manage starts shrinking what you're allowed to say. The health issue you've been keeping your eye on starts asking for more than monitoring. The family you've been accommodating starts shaping who you're allowed to be. And this is where truth enters. Truth doesn't interrupt your life from the outside. It rises from the God already living as you. It doesn't show up to accuse you. It shows up to interrupt the pattern. Truth doesn't ask for something real or dramatic. It asks for something inconvenient. It doesn't say, change everything. It says, stop pretending this isn't working. Let me tell you what this looks like in my body. This wasn't a spiritual moment. It's waking up tired after sleeping. It's my jaw clenched in conversations that weren't arguments. It's my chest tight on days nothing was technically wrong. It was managing my life so well that I couldn't feel it anymore. And the thought that stopped me wasn't dramatic, it was simple. James, if this is as good as it gets, you're in trouble. That's not depression. That's what happens when life keeps working and you don't. But let me mirror this for you. Think of the sun. It doesn't exist to feel better or get by. It exists because that's what it is. It doesn't decide each morning how much light is convenient. It doesn't hold back because clouds are present. It doesn't negotiate with night. It doesn't adjust its output to avoid disruption. It burns because that's its nature. If the sun was operating from convenience, it would dim to conserve itself. It would pause when resistance appears. It would wait for conditions to be more favorable. And if it did that, it wouldn't be the sun. That's how every one of us is made. If we operated from convenience, we would dim our light to conserve ourselves. And here's the point. Convenience is a human strategy to avoid cost. Convenience is a human strategy to avoid cost. But truth has no such strategy. The sun doesn't choose light because it's easy. It doesn't shine because it's efficient. It shines because that's what it is. And when human life starts operating from convenience instead of truth, the cost isn't punishment. The cost is diminishment, not moral failure, loss of function of who you truly are. Let me name it clearly for you. There are moments people hit quietly where you don't feel sad. You don't feel lost. You don't even feel overwhelmed. You feel functional. Your days run. Your obligations are met. Your relationships stay civil. And then something shows up. Not as a breakdown, but as something you can't manage away. Truth. Truth shows up. And it's not an idea, it's a disruption you can't ignore. Truth that stops coordinating or cooperating with just being merely maintained. And what it asks of us isn't dramatic, it's simple. When did my life stop asking more of me? When did my life stop asking for me to be more real? Let's breathe here for a second. Just take a couple deep breaths. Thank you. You see, when you stop living from convenience, here's what returns. You get your energy back. You get clarity. You get honesty. You get health. You get your life back. Not because you tried harder, because you stopped dimming. And let me take the pressure off right here. Living from truth doesn't mean you suddenly get everything right. It doesn't mean you fix your habits, heal your body, repair your relationships, or make hard choices all at once. It means you finally see beyond what's right in front of you. You see, truth, it's not an upgrade to your life. It's not something you work toward. It's a place you live from. And when you live from truth, something subtle but powerful happens. You stop organizing your life around what's easiest to maintain. You stop negotiating with what you already know isn't working. You stop managing yourself like a problem you've got to adjust all the time. Not because you force change, but because you stop stepping away from what's real. Friends, listen carefully. A Course in Miracles says, nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. Nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. So hear this clearly and remember, nothing is wrong with you. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're not fixing your life. You're not defeated. You are unveiling what's always been real. And in the long run, truth doesn't cost you. Convenience does. Delay does. Dimming your light does. And look, truth doesn't rush you. It doesn't pressure you. It doesn't demand effort. It simply stands. And when you stand from there, convenience loses its grip. Not all at once, but decisively. Because from truth, you don't ask what's easier right now. You ask what's real here. What's real here? And that question alone begins to give your life back its weight, its power, its strength, its direction, and its true nature. This week, you don't need to force change. You don't need to confront everything all at once. Simply notice where convenience is deciding for you, and let real truth, your spiritual truth, stand there instead. I believe you can. Thank you all, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend James. It reminds me that it's way too easy to get comfortable, but comfort rarely ever brings us the great joy and the wonderful rewards that risking to do does. And now, more of the Peter Paulzette Quartet with our special vocalist, Brandis Manuel.
Unborn children and the dreams will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more. In the land I am more. In the land of I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am.
All right, Brandis. Brandis and the Peter Pozak Quartet. Give her another hand, everyone. That was beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yes. So we've come to that time in our service where we open our hearts to give, and this is a time for us to show up in our truth and allow ourselves to plant seeds so that we may sow and reap a harvest. So I'm going to ask you to take your gift, your tithe, your offering, and send energy from your heart into that gift. And if you are joining us online, get into this moment of giving and receiving and allow yourself to spread your prosperity and light and love. And now, when you're ready, we are going to say our offertory blessing together. There we go. They're getting pretty good, aren't they? Yeah. Divine love, richly flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. And so it is.